Are we ready? I think we are, like 9 people watching. I think we're good. I think we're good. There we go. How you doing, guys? 7 people watching. I was mistaken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good evening, everybody. So, let me just adjust my noise a little bit, the background noise up here. I think this is fine. Yeah, it's fine. How's everybody doing? As you can see in the title of the video, the buy list. What am I going to buy? So many coins, so little money. Cannot buy everything, can buy something. So we're gonna see that. I was actually supposed to buy, 2 days ago. But, that passed, and then, then the next day passed, and tonight I was like, should I go to sleep, or should I, buy something, or, should I wait, And, for the last couple of videos, I've been saying, like, it is time to dollar cost average, it is time to buy. Not financial advice and all of that shebang, but I do believe that, in 6 months, give or take, it will pump like crazy. Will it pull down more or not? That depends. Like if you look at if you look at altcoins over here, I don't know what is this. This is DEX tools. This is some other altcoin. Everything is down like 30%, or at least it was down like 30%, right? Over here, this was more than 30% move down. But from this top over here, it's like 40% move down. Like everything is down. Everything is down big time. This is sushi up here from from 1.5 on the dollar all the way down to 37% down. So everything is down 30 to 40%. Like how much more dip can you actually ask for? Especially if this is assumed to be the next move towards upside up here. The dip is nice. Dip is very nice. Can it dip more? I mean, technically it can dip more. Like everything can always dip more. I'm not gonna say it cannot. It can dip more, but the way I see it, it is the dollar cost averaging dip into downwards. So if the theory is correct and if everything goes according to the plan, like it always did, and if you know anything about lines and all of that shebang, we should be moving towards upside within the next 6 months. If you have not watched today's Bitcoin Daily, I suggest you do that. We should continue moving. Let me just lower the music a little bit down there. There we go. We should be moving towards upside in the next 6 months, and then from those 6 months to the 1 year, 1 and a half year, we should be pumping like crazy. So that means dollar cost averaging is perfectly fine right now. I mean, if you have dollar cost averaging over here, I mean, you will still be fine. I mean, this is definitely the legendary, this is sushi, right? So this over here in the bottom down, this is the legendary dump, right? So over here, there was a very, very strong super level of support. That support broke down. So this over here is capitulation. Then this accumulation, this is just, capitulation inside the capitulation part where it comes right back up. And you can see up here retesting those levels again. Are we gonna again dip towards downside? I mean, technically you can. I mean, we can do whatever, right? But everything is down like 30-40%. So the way I see it right now, altcoins are cheap still, and this move up here indicates that we are right now doing well. So I do know that all altcoins did like 100%. Good altcoins did like 100-200% towards upside right now. But if you consider this pullback on 37% towards upside up here, it's only up 80% from the bottoms, right? Now it's not 80% because we have this little bit move up here towards upside, so it's like 100%, right? But it was it was 180% for sushi towards upside. But I consider everything right now to be very damn cheap. I mean, this over here, the beauty. What's up, Cardano? Yeah, Cardano. This over here, this is Uniswap, and you can see Uniswap. Even this Uniswap over here broke towards upside. Everything is just pulling back, getting ready for the pumps, So it's very, very nice. Not only that, we get a lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high up here towards upside. So the trend up here is changing up here. Can we draw the channel out of this up here just for a second? Can we look at that like something like this over here, maybe over here, then this one down there, and then this one over here, maybe something like this up here. It is right now changing the trend. So it was over here going something like this, it is trend towards upside. So everything right now, the way I see it, the dip is golden. I need to figure out what to buy, and I only know for a fact 1 or 2 coins that I'm gonna buy. So what I thought, and I needed to do this, for my own good, go over coins, think a little bit. So I thought, why not stream and think a little bit about coins that are good or not. So I'm going to talk about coins, and if you find that enjoyable, there you go. If the music is too loud, find a way to contact me and tell me that music is too loud. So in the chat, it's only members only. I'm sorry about that, guys, but that's life. We are a crypto channel. We are not a, makeup channel. So, you gotta invest. You gotta invest in my channel. That is that. So there is a link down to join the green gang. The green gang. We should actually have a blue names. Everybody should have a blue name. The blue bulls. Anyways, so what I was thinking I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna go over the list. I mean, this is a coin market, so there is a ton of coins up here at the top. So we're gonna go through coins. And we're gonna write a list. The list. We're gonna write the list, right? And I also got a whole bunch of coins on my watch list. Whole bunch of coins. Mischelos, DeFi, Metaverse up here, whatever games and stuff. Meme coins, and we're gonna watch these coins as well. So I gotta figure out, you know, what sounds, and I'm not gonna go very deep inside the coins and stuff like that, because, you know, most of the coins I do not understand, and you will notice that pretty fast. But we'll look at a little bit the charts, see what's actually happening, you know, how's the stuff and so forth, so forth. This is Uniswap up here. I mean, to all-time high, it gets like, you know, 10x or something like that. So I do believe that this from the bottom up here can actually, this actually 2x towards the top from the bottom up here. The big question is whether it's gonna hit that level. So let's start up here. So we got a Bitcoin, of course. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna buy Bitcoin because the no list. So I'm not gonna buy Bitcoin because it just doesn't have that much upside, right? So right now Bitcoin is at, you know, 42k. We're thinking, you know, 90k give or take, you know, maybe some kind of top. That's 2x. I'm not gonna get rich. I mean, even if I invest like millions, I'm still not gonna get rich from, you know, 2x. So no list. That's Bitcoin. Ethereum, on the other hand, has a little bit more upside up here. Unfortunately, not that much upside. I still consider, you know, Ethereum to be one of these coins that are going to perform very well, right? So over here, from wherever it's 2.2 up here to just towards top, it's you know, 100%, and maybe it's going to go all the way to the top of that, you know, the top of the channel up here somewhere towards upside up here, 2025, you know, 250%. So give or take, you know, 3.5x or something like that. It's still too low for me. The way I want to buy, I don't want to buy coin that's gonna do 50 or 100 to 200x. I mean, those are meme coins. Those are very low cap coins that are, you know, big shots. So, you know, I'm not gonna do that. But, you know, I do want to, you know, buy something that's gonna, you know, maybe technically have some kind of chance to do at least 10x, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna be happy, you know, I'm gonna be happy about it. ETH ecosystem coins are play, the Uni, Mana, or L2 or otherwise. Yeah, so the ecosystem coins from all of the chains are in play, and you'll see that when you come to Sunday swap eventually, because Cardano, but yeah, the ecosystem coins are always in play. That said, I don't want to buy something. So even though Ethereum, I believe Ethereum is you know, even though I believe Ethereum is a good coin and it's gonna perform well, you know, 3.5x, a little bit on the low side. We got a Tether BNB, and I would buy BNB so hard, guys. I would buy BNB so hard if I would buy BNB so hard if CZ was still the CEO. Unfortunately, CZ is not still the CEO of BNB, but so I lost the faith in BNB. Now I do like BNB, you know, it's still got, you know, the blockchain around, it's still, you know, the biggest exchange and all of that, and still, you know, trading in this trading range over here, accumulations on whatever you want to call it up here, and the chart actually looks very, very nice. If you look at down here, you know, $200. It never dipped below $200, right? It pulled back to $200 a couple of times over here, but it never dipped down. And this went actually from $40 to $200. So I do believe it can actually do another nice move up here towards upside above these highs. So whatever that's gonna be, you know, and that's from the bottom towards the top up here, something 400%. But you know, can it do 200, 300, 400% up here? You know, something like $1,000 up here, definitely. But still 3x, even if it does, you know, all the way up here to something kind of like 5x, is still 5x, still, you know, in the lower part of where I think I want to invest my stuff, want to buy my stuff, and I'm a little bit on the noise side. The biggest reason I don't want to get any BNB is because BNB lost CZ, and I like the guy. The guy was doing everything right. I mean, his Ibanez is a little bit, you know, crowded and a little bit bloatware, if you know what that is by now, but no BNB, and I don't like it because, you know, it's it doesn't have CZ. Solana, unfortunately, Solana pumped like crazy. Where is Solana up here? Just do you feel Sol USDT? So unfortunately, Solana pumped like crazy up here towards the upside, right? This thing already told this 7x or something like that. Oh, over here towards top, he's got gonna do 14x from wherever it is now, just towards the all-time highs, like 180%. It depends how high it can actually go over here towards the upside. So I'm not gonna speculate in that right now, but you know, some can you do it? You know, if even up here, you know, this over here is 30x, right? 30x. But that's from the bottom itself. So if you bought the bottom down here, you know, you might get, you know, for some reason 30x. Let's say 30x. But if you buy right now, you're not getting 30x. You're only getting 6x, right? So it doesn't pay off, at least the way I see it. I mean, if you're down here in Solana, that's fine and stuff like that. But you know, and this thing is gonna continue. It looks like it's a good thing, but unfortunately, no Solana. No Solana. I think it might perform well, but you know, no Solana. I recently became a little bullish on ICP as a competitor to the ADA ETH IVX. I saw some good development in the community, but I think it pumped already. I think I'm not, I don't hate ICP. Number one, I don't know anything about ICP, but the thing that I hate about ICP is there are too many bag holders. And I don't like coins with a lot of bag holders, right? So, and the way I actually sense there are a lot of bag holders, people just talk, you know, so good about it all the time. Where is ICP? ICP. I mean, you remember up here, I mean, this thing up here from 6, 7, 800 up here, you know, people are buying things like crazy. Suddenly out of nowhere, this thing popped, you know, top 10 on the coin market cap. Everybody was buying. This has just been bleeding. And people are just buying the dips, buying the dips, buying the dips. And this thing just kept on bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, right? So bleeding, bleeding, bleeding down here. Inside this range over here, it just kept bleeding, bleeding, bleeding even more. And right now over here at 2.3 bucks and stuff like that, it managed actually to pump a little bit, you know, and this actually pumped a decent as well, 5x. So I'm not saying that ICP cannot you know, do hey, what's up, TL again, batch watches, how you doing, man? Doing good, doing good. So I do believe that there are definitely gonna be coins that are gonna do a lot better than some of the coins that I pick. I do, but I want to pick something that I actually believe in, right? I do not believe in ICP, unfortunately. I am not that kind of, I do not believe in XRP, unfortunately. I do believe they're gonna pump and everything is gonna pump, but I want to pick something that I believe in, you know. I'm gonna feel better about myself, you know. And if stuff starts going down, if I picked something that I believe in, I will not sell it that easily. The FUD is not gonna get me, right? If I buy ICP and it starts going towards the downside and I get into minus and some FUD comes out, I'm gonna eat that FUD like crazy. Why? Because I do not believe in it. So that's one of the very important things when buying stuff. You need to believe in it, because if you do not believe in it, then you will be affected by any kind of FUD and you will sell. And I don't want to sell. I just want to buy and just wait, right? But unfortunately, when it comes to ICP or XRP or EOS or other coins, you know, I do not believe in those coins strongly enough, right, to buy them. And if you don't believe strongly enough, you will definitely 100% sell if there is any kind of FUD. So I do not want a FUD to affect me. So even though this might actually go a lot higher than it is, I don't know how high. You know, will it go above 700 bucks? Is this on the next 1000x coin? I do not know, but you know, I do not believe in ICP for whatever reason. You know, I just don't see, you know, my opinion about coins is mostly made up from you know, what I read on X, on YouTube, in chats and stuff like that, you know. But it's definitely not my thing, right? XRP, the same thing as well. I'm not really a big believer in XRP, so that will be a no for XRP. XRP. On the other hand, I'm a big believer in Cardano, guys. I'm a big believer in Cardano. I don't think you understand that. Now, there is problem with Cardano, definitely. Can we do the buy list? No list, yes list. You just can say no list, yes list, and up here. Cardano. And Cardano is my yes list. But yes and no, like list, okay. But it is yes list because every time I hear something about Cardano, you know, people are talking about NFT Cardano, this Cardano, that Cardano, ecosystem Cardano, you know, they got this, that, like it is all over the place. And they are very innovative, and they are, you know, they have been through a lot, and you know, the price is still going towards upside. Unfortunately, last bull market, it just pumped way too much This thing pumped, you know, from the not very bottom, from the, you know, just bottom over here, 40x. So people are very bullish on it. But it did pull down, and it didn't pull down. You can see up here how they pull down, but it didn't pull down to the lows all the way down here. So it pulled down to 23 cents up here or whatever that is, right? But it didn't pull down to 0.03. So it's still like 10x from the previous move, right? This one, sorry, 6x up here. The bottom is 6x from the previous move. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, for whatever reason, this is not going to go all the way down there, but right now it does look like it's very nice. And I like the charts that go down, go up in the bull market, go back down, but they do not go down the previous low. They create some new low up here and continue. Why? Because this is actually a good chart, and good charts that do this move up here and then clear, up here and they clear. You know, these lows get higher and higher, you know, each time. This is actually very bullish, so I like that. I enjoy that. Now the problem with Cardano, it is very high, and I do not know if I'm gonna get, you know, my 10x on Cardano, even though I did 40x last time. You know, maybe the 10x up here from the bottom up here, you know, 10x up here is only towards the all-time high, and that's fine. But you know, if I buy Cardano right now, that's only like, you know, 5x, and then it has to do another, you know, gigantic move towards upside to get me my 10x, which I do not believe that strongly. Unfortunately, I do believe it. This is thing it might actually go above previous all-time high up here. It did 40x, maybe it's gonna do like 50x, 60x, maybe $5, something like this. 20x up here is, you know, exactly $5. Maybe it's gonna do just 20x, because last time it did, you know, just the last move up here was, you know, 30x. Depends on where you put it down here. I mean, these are so small moves. This is 40x, this is 30x, you know, all the way down here is 150x from the very bottom, you know. So 20x is not impossible move, right? 20x is not impossible move, but from the buy right now, it's only 10x, and that's, you know, pushing it 10x. I would like to, you know, buy something that pushes 10x and goes a little bit up here, you know, even has more room towards the upside. So I'm not gonna say yes list, we're gonna say okay list. Okay list. Now here is a yes list, right? I mean, just my thing, and I really like Cardano. They have everything. Every time I hear, you know, people talk about Cardano, they are developing, they are building, they are doing this, they are doing that. When they're talking about, you know, some other coins is like XRP, for example, that is like banks are gonna accept it. You know, there is no excitement, there is no NFTs on XRP, there is no community. I mean, the community in XRP is you know, conspiracy guys talking about, you know, these guys that have connection with these other guys that are in these banks and on these continents, and these guys are gonna start using this, and you know, for that reason XRP is gonna be the world currency and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, you know. I like that, you know, people, the coins that I buy, that I believe in, you know, people are talking about excitement about, you know, the usage of the, you know, regular retail people like myself. So, you know, Cardano is okay. Avalanche, I don't really know much about AVAX and Avalanche, unfortunately. I am not even sure whether this is L2 or L1 or what it is, but you know, it did a nice move up here in previous run up here. It did only 10x in the previous run, and you know, I don't see. I mean, it's gonna pump like everything else pumps, right? Of course, it did like 5x over here on just the very first move, and right now I might do, you know, another, you know, 100, 200x up here towards upside. That's gonna be, you know, together up here, you know, 10x towards upside, $100 or something like that. And then after that, you know, last move can even go a little bit higher than that. But I cannot buy it because, you know, I just don't believe in it, you know. And like we said, I need to believe in coins, right? I need to believe in the coin. It is important to me. It is important to me. So I do have to have some kind of conviction in my mind before I buy something. Doesn't matter. Like, even if I buy a meme coin, I need to know why I buy it. It's either because of the chart, or is because of the coin that somebody else is holding. I need to have some kind of conviction about that. And I really don't know anything about AVAX. I'm not really big into, you know, L2, L1s and stuff like that, right? It doesn't excite me, you know, so there is that. Only reason I'm kind of bullish on XRP is that the narrative in the future might be tokenization of assets, and that's the kind of XRP thing apparently. Now that's a big thing, because I listened to this guy from, you know, CEO of BlackRock, talking on Bloomberg or on CNBC or somewhere. I think it was CEO of BlackRock, and he was talking actually about tokenization of assets, and that's already a thing. So but will they use XRP? Will they use something else? Is there something else that's better, fitted for what they are thinking than XRP? I don't know. Maybe the XRP is the best thing out there, and tokenization of assets might be a thing, but how much is one XRP gonna cost eventually, right? How big a market are we talking about? But the thing about XRP, I do not believe in it, right? It can go up. I'm not saying it cannot go up. Everything's gonna pump eventually, right? But when it comes to XRP, like it just doesn't get me my mojo going, if you understand what I'm getting. Like, I'm not really, woohoo, yeah, XRP, baby. It's not that kind of thing, It's not my deal. If it's your thing, it's all good and dandy, but if you believe in it, good. I do not believe in XRP because I do not understand it fully. So I'm just gonna say pass on the XRP. Now, of course, some coins good, some not. There is that. Dogecoin, of course, this goes in the yes list. It doesn't go. It goes in the maybe list because Dogecoin is high. Dogecoin is high. Dogecoin. It goes in the okay list because it's a good buy because Elon Musk owns it. Elon Musk is big on Dogecoin. It will pump regardless. Dogecoin. It always pumps every single bull run. It pumps. It is a pumper. Maybe this time it's gonna go to $1 or something like that, right? Over here it came down to 74, so maybe this time it's gonna eventually hit at $1. That's 10x. It's pretty good deal. It's a nice deal. Dogecoin is a nice deal. Unfortunately, I think it's a little bit high market cap. I'm telling you the truth, it's a little bit high market cap. And if the 10x is it can go high. 10x. I'm not saying that. It can also be, stop at 5x and, go down again. Maybe it's gonna never break the $1 ever in its lifetime. It's a meme coin. But the reason I'm bullish is because CEO of Dogecoin is Elon Musk. That's the only thing. And I believe, and I like that, I like when these big guys are, CEO of something, of some coins, and, there's that. But, Dogecoin, maybe 10x or something like that. I'm definitely down for that. From wherever it is now, I'm not even saying it's going to go from the bottom. From bottom, maybe to $1 is something a lot more. I mean, from the bottom up here, from the very start, because it started down here, it's already, already up here is, 0.5 is 10x. So all the way to the top to $1 is going to be like 16, 17x, which is pretty nice move. 16x from the bottom, right over here. Previous bull run up here, January up here. I mean, it did the, 100x. So that's why people are very, very excited about it. But I'm being very cautious about it. I'm being very cautious about it. So I'm saying like 16x fine, but that's 16x from the bottom down here, right? But from where it's right now, it's only maybe 13x, something like that down here to 12x. Maybe it's gonna go more, maybe it's gonna go less, but But it's okay coin. If X everything up will be a thing, Doge will surely be good. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Elon Musk, Dogecoin, X, the everything app. That's my idea behind, I can go behind, Dogecoin being the world currency, but XRP being the world currency. Like, if Elon Musk accepts XRP, I'm gonna be, put my hand up and say, okay, guys, you were right. But, until that happens, Dogecoin is the world currency, not XRP. Dogecoin overall. So I think Dogecoin is okay. Tron is actually a very good coin. Unfortunately, the market cap is like 10 million or something like that. So I don't know how much it is gonna be. But if you look at the chart on Tron X, Tron is actually high. Where is Tron? Let me just take the chart up here. I mean, this chart is been just going slowly towards upside, and not only that, it looks like it's actually doing a parabolic move right now. So this first move up here right now, going, trying to do the second move towards upside. It looks like it's doing this, very first move up here towards upside. So I really don't know how high can this go, because right now it's 10 billion market cap. If it goes like 10x from over here, which I don't think it's gonna go 10x, but you can still do 200-300% up here towards upside. Pulled up here, from the very bottom. Let's say from the very bottom. We always try to calculate from the very bottoms, right? From the very bottoms up here, I mean, 10x is all the way up here, right? And 10x from the very bottom up here is 10x, right? But from wherever it's now, you know, that's 3, 4, 5x. That's gonna give it like 50 million market cap. Maybe it's gonna go even higher, but I don't think it's gonna do above 10x, right? I don't think it's gonna be above 10x, because that's gonna give it, you know, let's say it's 10 billion market cap. It's gonna be give it 10 billion, 100 billion market cap. I mean, 100 billion market cap is not actually out of the picture, right? Because if you look at over here, right now it's got 10 billion market cap. If you look at Ethereum up here, it's 272 billion market cap in the bear market. In the bear, 272. So Tron getting into, you know, Tron getting to 100 billion market cap, I mean, it could happen. It could happen. And you know, if Ethereum goes even higher, this might even do, you know, over here 10x. It might do even 20x up here towards upside. I mean, this chart is very bullish. I don't think you guys understand. I've been bullish on Tron for a long time. I don't own any Tron, never did. It is a L1 chain. It does, you know, I'm not really excited about, you know, there is not much, you know, but they are building, and you know, every time I hear something, it's something good. So, you know, maybe I'm affected by it, but I really like the chart. This chart is actually very, very good. So I do like Tron, and you know, I also am, you know, old guy, so I like the Tron, the movie. So there is that. But I think this is okay buy. Unfortunately, you know, it's just going on my list up here, Tron. So I think Tron is okay. Cardano, Dogecoin, Tron, I think they are okay list, but I don't think they're gonna do 10x. I'm not really excited, you know, majorly excited about them, right? What do I have over here? We're not gonna check everything. Polkadot, it's 8 billion market cap. It's pretty high up there, and Polkadot, and right now to all-time high, just all-time high up here is 7 or something like 7, 8x or something like that towards upside. But I'm not really excited about Polkadot. Yeah, sure, it's a chain, it does things, but you know, it doesn't get my mojo going. So you know, I'll say Polkadot. And guys, this no list doesn't, you know, Bitcoin is no list. Like, what kind of no list is that, right? Don't take this list seriously. You know, it just my, like, you know what I would like to buy, and what I think it's a yes buy. So there is that. I'm not really a fan of Polkadot. I mean, Chainlink, no thank you. I mean, you know, oracles are nice, but it doesn't get me excited. Chainlink, and Chainlink is doing well, but it's pretty high up there. And you know, how much is, you know, how much room up there can it have? Link USDT up here. I mean, I mean, you gotta admit, it was a nice pump out of this zone, man. It was a legendary pump out of the zone, 200%. Not actually legendary. I mean, ICP did a better pump, but it's going up there. It's going. So you know, how high can it actually go? I remember so well this thing going over here towards the upside up here, 40-50 bucks, went down again, and I was slowly climbing up here, just zigzagging, and then dropped down. This was so painful to watch. Every time you think it's just gonna go, it's just gonna break, it's just gonna break, it just does not break. Okay, it's gonna break, man, it's gonna break. It never broke, it just went down. It was funny watching, but I'm not really excited about Chainlink, so no Chainlink for me. Polygon, there's thing about Matic, it always pumps, right? And it is right now 7.5 billion market cap. Now my wife wants to buy Matic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my wife wants to buy Matic, so I have to buy some Matic. So she will get more, because every time Matic pumps, she's like, look at Matic, look at Matic. So this time I'll buy the Matic, and of course it might actually, because you remember up here when Bitcoin had this capitulation, this thing just exploded towards upside. Everybody was talking about, you know, about Matic, right? It went up here 5x towards the upside, and this right now this move up here went up 100%. Right now it pulled back, so it's you know, not that very far, but it's holding these, you know, support levels up here. Over here after this move towards the upside, came out down here for a second time inside the same zone, came out of that zone right now, doing this zigzag pattern up here, and we'll see if this zigzag pattern eventually goes towards the upside up here, right? But how much can actually this do? You know, that's only 3x to the all-time high, only 3x, and after that, you know, can it do something like 5-6x? And I think it, you know, it might do that, but you know, how much higher can it go? Like 10x, 10x from wherever it's no from the bottom up here, it, you know, 10x is around $5, you know, it is 5-6x from the bottom up here, 3-4x up here, but let's say it can do like 10x, that's all the way at $7.5. But 10x, that's gonna be, it's like 75 billion market cap, so you know everything's gonna be, you know, 10x from wherever it's now. So you know that's you know, $7-8 up here towards the upside. If it starts pumping, it might do that. And it's an okay coin. You know, my I will you know, buy some Matic, but I will put in my Matic, you know, in the no list, because it is a coin that pumps a lot, like a lot of other coins like Solana. It pumps a lot. It's a good coin, you know, but will I buy it? I don't think so. I don't think I will buy Matic. Like, I can be honest with you right now, and I can say I don't think I'll buy Matic. Like, I will buy Matic for my wife. Don't miss. I have to do that, but it's not like I want to buy it. I just buy Matic so she won't nag me. Danny, how you doing, man? What's up? Okay, let's move along. Toncoin. I don't know what Toncoin is. Let me check that. Toncoin, OKX, something new. I don't know what Toncoin is, so probably won't get it on MaxT, some kind of new coin. Now, so these coins that I do not know anything about, you know, Toncoin, whatever reason. What more do they have it? ICP goes up here as well, because the same reason, like I explained, we talked earlier, like I don't believe in ICP, unfortunately. It's a blockchain of something, it does something, you know, and the only time I hear us think about ICP is how ICP is gonna, you know, pump. You know, when I hear stuff about Cardano, it's not how Cardano is gonna pump, it's maybe how Cardano is, you know, bringing this to the table, bringing that to the table. But you know, ICP every single time, it will come to all-time high. It will go up. The same thing with XR, people. It will go up. Stop talking about the price. Tell me something about the coin. Make me excited about the coin. And I'm not excited about ICP. Unfortunately, I'm not excited about ICP, right? Shiba Inu. Shiba up here. It's an old coin, 2 runs. It will pump like everything else. But the way I see it, and if you look at market cap on Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, 5.4 on Shiba, Dogecoin is a double of that, so you know you can say that, you know, Shiba can pump more. It can definitely pump more than Dogecoin, but they are meme coins, and not only are they meme coins, they are meme coins at the top of the table as well. So how much upside they could they have? And the way I see it, between Dogecoin, Shiba, and Pepe, right? And Pepe, I think Pepe is gonna pump the most. Believe it or not, I think Pepe is gonna pump the most. So let's check out Pepe up here. Pepe USDT, right? But I think Pepe is like 10x from the bottom, right? So wherever it is, it's got 10x, give or take, right? So Pepe is down here, it got 10x up here. You know, 0.62, that's a 10x move up here for Pepe. Let's find a better chart. Pepe USDT, let's find a better chart. Qcoin, but who posted Pepe first? Uniswap. Can we do it over here? Dex tools. Let's find Pepe up here. Let's see the full chart of Pepe, right? This is the full chart of Pepe. You can see down here, you know, when it started going. I mean, the first move up here was you know, the very first move was something like, you know, from the bottom towards the top. This cannot even be measured by this thing over here. It needs to be using date time, this one up here. So the very first move was something like, you know, I don't know, 566x, like 5,000. 6,000x or something like, just the very first. But that's if you bought you know, if you are the first in Pepe, right? But these bottoms up here are more important up here, and you can see up here that, you know, it did 17x. You know, it did, this thing did, you know, why does this move every time? So from the bottom up here towards top, it did 17x. So let's say it did 20x from the very bottom up here, from the first bottom up here. It did 20x, right? It did 20x. So people are very excited about Pepe, but you know, only these guys up here, I don't know if you can see it on the chart, only these guys is the guys you actually hear about. You hear about that guy or that girl, you know, that you know, made billions on Pepe. That's because they were in down here, all the way down here. So Pepe did only on this move 20x. Can it do another 20x? Maybe, but you know, I believe it's gonna do less than that, you know. Just like Shiba did 10x over here, it might do harder up here towards the upside because, you know, everything pumps, you know, I think Pepe is gonna pump again, but you know, it's gonna do 10x or something like that because if it does 10x, you know how much money these first guys are gonna, they cannot cash out so much, they have so money, they cannot cash out even if it goes like 20x. People need to be throwing out the millions to cash out, so I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't think that's gonna be the case. So Pepe is gonna, and if you look at Shiba Inu, like Shiba Inu, Pancake, where can we find Shiba Inu? First coin on Shiba. Just say Shiba USDT. Maxi OKX. I think perpetual swap, Bitfinex. I don't know. Where was it first released? Kraken, nah. Spot, Bybit. SHIB, it's not Shiba, it's SHIB USDT. Yeah, SHIB USDT. There we go. So you can see up here, this October 2021, June, July. Where is it? SHIB Q coin. Do we have some big chart? SHIB USDT. Don't make me go to the DEX tools. Okay, Shiba Inu. Let's see up here. Let's go to the weekly time frame over here. And the thing about Shiba Inu, where is it? It was released in 2021, July 2021, October, yeah. So down here, right? And this thing exploded like crazy, right? Exploded like crazy over here, but it did only like, yeah, 16x, just like Pepe did. No, this is 2021, 22 down here, 33. Where is the full chart of Shiba? I don't know. Maybe this is the first move, like, no, it was lower than that. SHIB USDT. Am I going crazy up here? Polymex. Yeah, so this is the first move. Like down here, it did like 50x, pulled back and did another 15x towards the upside, right? You see up here, I already did this, so, you know, can it do 30x from over here? I mean, it can, but it did 15x on the next move, right? So this is just like, you know, Pepe. Pepe right now did this move, went down here, and then the second move was, you know, 15x or something like that. So definitely think that Pepe might actually be there, but I think it's a little bit, you know, it's a meme coin, so I do believe, just like Shiba, I think it's gonna pump. I think it's gonna pump. It's gonna pump like 15 to 20x or something like 10 to 20x, give or take. I think, you know, it is not that high like meme coins, but it is number 3. You got a Dogecoin, Shiba, and Pepe. Those are 3 big coins. Everything else is a meme coin. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and you know, Pepe right now. Those are the 3 interesting one. But I think this might actually be okay. I think, you know, if it comes to Dogecoin, and you might be crazy when I tell you this, but you know, every cycle there is this one coin, you know, meme coin that, you know, does very well. Everybody talks about it, and then it pulls back, and then, you know, in the middle season, and then it goes down to some kind of bottom, and then it pumps again when the big euphoria comes. And I think that's also gonna be the same case for Bonk, but Bonk comes after Pepe, so I'm putting Bonk in the no list because Bonk is after Pepe, right? Bonk over here, Bonk USDT. I mean, it just did this, you know, huge, gigantic move, and I'm a little bit unsure, you know, did this, you know, 176x. Yeah, you know, can it do more? I mean, can do more. It can, you know, I mean, if it does 10x over here, from wherever it's right now, if it does 10x over here, right, for whatever reason, the guys that bought here, you see all of these guys over here, you see all of these guys, you see those guys, they will be selling, right? And not only are they selling at 176x, right now they will be selling at something like, you know, 488, you know, 500x. Philip! Welcome to TF Fans Club. How you doing, man? What's up? Thank you for joining TF Fans Club. Enjoy the green name. Welcome to the Blue Balls Club. What's up? So it might do, you know, it might go up to something like, you know, 500x, but you know, it's a very, very sketchy kind of thing. It's a risky, like, you know what. And I don't know even how high this is on coin market cap, to tell you the truth. Let me just check it out quickly. Bonk. 87 on coin market cap. It's less than $1 billion on market cap, but 741 is pretty high. But you know, I'm not really there, so I don't think so. I don't think so. Not my cup of tea. Bonk is not. Like Pepe, okay, sure, why not? I mean, it's the you know, we had Dogecoin, we have Shiba, so right now he's gonna have Pepe, that's fine. But you know, I'm gonna have Bonk and all of these. I mean, they're gonna be good, right? Now, Litecoin. I don't believe actually Litecoin. I mean, if you got a Litecoin and Bitcoin, why go in Litecoin? Hello, have you ever heard of Pantos? Philip, no, I have not heard of Pantos. What is Pantos? Let me just put Litecoin up here, so I'm gonna check Pantos. Litecoin. Never heard about Pantos. No clue what Pantos is. Let me check out Pantos, how it actually looks. Pantos, first the chart and everything else. Pantos, the number of whales. Investors, what's this? Into the block kind of stuff. I don't know. There are no charts on Pantos. Wait, here is a chart. No, this is not Pantos. Yeah, Pantos. Paxos. Paxos or Pantos? No, there is no chart. If there is no chart, I cannot look at the coin. But you know, maybe there is some Pantos. I never heard about Pantos. I'll check out Pantos Pan. Oh yeah, this thing. I remember the logo. I remember the logo. I seen it somewhere. Multiple blockchain solution. I don't know who was talking about this P thing, Pantos. But I don't know what it is. But there is no coin. Offering similar security. There is no coin. There is nothing to see here. I don't know anything about it. Never heard about it. Sagar Kate, what's up, man? Hello, everybody. How you doing, man? How's life? How's life? Let's move on with our life and coins. So that was Litecoin. You know, I'm not really excited about Litecoin. Where is Litecoin? Not really. Bitcoin Cash. I mean, could I be less excited by Bitcoin Cash? That's like, you know, it's a fork that failed. Right now they're trying to, you know, make it happen again. It is the Bitcoin Cash is 2018 thing, right? 2017-18 thing, right? Like everybody's talking about, but nah, it's gonna pump like everything else. It's gonna pump, but you know, I'm not excited about it. Leo, Bitfinex coin. I am not really big into the Leo. Not here, Leo. I'm not really big into the Bitfinex, you know, into these exchange coins, but Leo's been around for a while. And look at the chart. The chart looks actually legitimately good, guys. This is the start up here. The chart actually just climbs up here, had a nice pump, pull back down here. And then it right now is doing this nice climb up here again. So it's waiting for that next move and does another move up here. But you know, how high can it actually go? I don't know. And these are not, you know, meme coins that can pump a lot. These are not very exciting coins. There is nothing exciting about Leo. There is nobody's gonna buy Leo and say, hey, Bitfinex is gonna be the next big thing in the world. I know. And you know, the coins need to have some kind of excitement about them. You know, if they don't have some kind of excitement, like why would you wanna buy a coin if there is no excitement? Because when the retail comes here, when mainstream comes here, what you wanna do to happen to your coin is excitement, because excitement pumps the price. What kind of technology they have and this and that, you know, and you know, world governments are gonna start using your coin. It really doesn't matter. Excitement matters, right? Excitement. People need to be excited. And then, you know, Leo, yeah, there is no excitement about Leo. And a lot of these are like Gate.io coin, like there is no excitement. Cosmos Atom, I've heard a lot about it. Don't know anything about coin, unfortunately. Atom, I know it pumps when it pumps, I know it dumps when it dumps, but you know, it's in accumulation like everything else. How high can it actually go? Can go up here. This can actually do like 40x up here, now 40x, 4x to all-time high. I'm not really excited by it. Also, it's been through one bull market, but it doesn't excite me. I don't know anything about it. I haven't heard, you know, much about it. So, you know, Atom is in my no list, and unfortunately it's in no list. Maybe you should move this, you know, and continue the no list over here. But there's that. Nah, Atom is not my cup of tea. Uniswap. 4 billion market cap. I believe in Uniswap, guys. If there is one DEX I do believe in, it is Uniswap. And let's check it out. USDT. Everybody uses Uniswap, and you know, the chart doesn't look actually that convincing, right? I mean, over here it's, you know, $2 up here right now. It's back at those $3-4 or something like that, right? And it did break this. It did break this, you know, trend over here right now, retesting that. All-time high up here right now. From all-time high, it's, you know, 6-7x towards upside, so it doesn't have that much upscale for me. But, you know, from the bottom towards the all-time high is 10x. Maybe it goes a little bit higher than that, but I believe in Uniswap, guys. I think this is okay coin. Uniswap is it's an okay coin, because why is everybody uses Uniswap? If you want to buy something on a DEX, the first place to go is Uniswap. Uniswap is like Dogecoin of DEXs, right? Because Dogecoin is you know, the king of memes, right? So Uniswap is the king of DEXs. Yes, everybody has a DEX. It's not really that, but, you know, it is trusted. Everybody uses it. If you're gonna buy anything, you know, you use, you know, there are two DEXs I truly strongly believe in. Number one is Uniswap. The second one is PancakeSwap, because BNB. And there is also another one that's called SundaeSwap, because it's Cardano's, you know. So these three, you know, DEXs I do believe strongly in. But of all the DEXs, it is Uniswap that, you know, I said something about, you know, a 1 inch in the chat today and stuff like that. Everybody's got a DEX, so, you know, there needs to be something special about your DEX for some reason, right? But this is like a Bitcoin. Like everybody can make a Bitcoin, change the name, like Dogecoin is a Bitcoin, right? But, you know, it's the leader that, you know, keeps the game going, you know. And when it comes to DEXs, you know, the confidence and you know, that people believe in it, you know, it is very, very important that people trust in DEXs is very, very important. Jupiter on Solana opinion. I never heard about Jupiter. Is that a DEX on Solana? Jupiter Solana swap. Jupiter. Oh, Jupiter is Solana swap. Okay, this is the first new DEX. Okay, it's a new DEX, but you see every single chain has, you know, their own DEX. Jupiter, you know, Solana is Jupiter, you know, Cardano is SundaeSwap, BNB has PancakeSwap, and Uniswap is Ethereum, right? So every other one of these big ones, and you can make your own DEX. Like, it's really, really easy to make this. I understood this when SafeMoon coin was said, like, I'm gonna create our own DEX. Of course, everybody creates their own DEX. So there is that, right? But Jupiter on Solana, there is that. But yeah, I think Uniswap is okay, but it's not something I'm gonna buy. Like we said in the start of the video, you know, I want something that can give me at least 10x, maybe more. And I have to believe in the coin. I have to have some kind of, you know, excitement about the coin, right? So on our phone we have airdrop of Jup token. First edition coins were more money than phone. There are coin editions. I don't know. I'm not really into Solana ecosystem and how this actually works. But we talked about Solana. It is okay thing, but, you know, Ethereum Classic, for some reason this thing actually pumps, you know. ETC Classic, for some reason this thing actually just pumps, right? Or at least it's pumped last year. But I'm not a believer in Ethereum Classic. It did 34x. It pulled back down. It didn't go down all the way. So this is like Cardano. It does look very, very good. Unfortunately, I do not understand why Ethereum Classic pumps. Yes, it's a classic of Ethereum, but, you know, who is building on Ethereum Classic? I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, you know, I really like that Ethereum Classic, and, you know, I believe that it might actually go high. Up here, it's 120, you know, just 100% up here towards the upside up here. Towards the previous high up here, it's only like 10x or something like that. But from where average is now, but it's kind of like, how you gonna say it? I don't know. Ethereum Classic is just one of these coins. If Ethereum pumps, Ethereum Classic might pump, might not pump, but there is no, I don't hear people like building on Ethereum Classic. Like, Ethereum Classic is just like, oh, it's the original coin. It's how Ethereum is supposed to be. So I don't know. So it's definitely no list for me. Ethereum Classic. It's definitely no list. Like, no, thank you. It might be nice. It might pump. Everything's gonna pump, but you know, no. Team Classic, Stellar, XLM. So if XRP pumps, Stellar pumps. Not really excited about it. So you know, XLM, no, Stellar. We're just gonna Stellar. We're not gonna be okay. XRP, XLM, Stellar, whatever. Doesn't get me excited, right? What do we have? OKB, this exchange coin, right? OKB, no thank you. Aptos, on the other hand, and Injective and Optimism up here. These three up here are very exciting, but I don't know anything about it. Aptos, you know, the chain, Injective, the chain, Optimism, the chain, all of these three chains, and they are 3 billion, 3 billion, and 3 billion right now. All of these three. OP, Injective, and Aptos, and I think there might be, you know, something to them, right? Unfortunately, a little bit high, so you know, you always ask how high can go Aptos USDT, right? It had this very nice pump over here, right now pulling back over here. The last pump over here from the bottom towards top was 130%. So I don't know how high they can go. My gem bag, 5% of my folio, Zeppo, Ray, Vela, Bozo, Shadow, Nose. You get gem bag, nice. Everybody should have a gem bag, like with 5% of their portfolio. Everybody should have a gem bag. So I don't know. I don't. You know, I would like to buy Aptos. I would like to buy all of these three coins. Aptos, Injective, and Optimism. Injective pumped like crazy and still pumping like crazy, right? But Aptos, Injective, and Optimism, like all of these three coins, like every time I hear about them, I don't hear about how high the price is gonna go. I hear about, you know, oh, they're building this, they're building that. Like there is some kind of you know thing on them. But and the good thing about Aptos, let me show you something up here, and this is very, very important. Let's go up here. Why do we go up here? We just were down at the coins, man. We just were down. Why am I going towards up? Let me show you something. Aptos, you go to all-time time. Do you see when this was released? This was released in the bear market, guys. This was released in the bear. This is a new coin. This is also a very important thing. Number one, I want something you can do like 10x plus just by looking at the chart, by some kind of metrics, and by looking at market, you know, that 10x plus. The second thing is I need to be very, very excited about that thing, right? And there is a third thing. I want that, you know, preferably to be a new coin. What does a new coin mean? It means it has not experienced a bull market top. So bull market top would be, you know, euphoria phase of the bull market. And if your coin is, you know, released in a bear market, stuff like that, we don't know how high it can go. So Aptos, I think it's a good buy. Even though it's 3 billion market cap, I think it's a good buy. Believe it or not, I think it's a, you know, I'm gonna put in my, you know, Aptos up here. Aptos in my OK list because it is a new coin. It is very, very exciting. It is very, very exciting. And the same thing goes for what is it? The same thing goes for Injective protocol. And Injective is pumping like crazy right now. You can see up here it's pumping, but it was released in 2021 up here. Did this actually go into the... Yeah, this actually went through the bull market. April 2021, yeah. Yeah. So this the Injective protocol actually went through the bull market, pulled back down, and right now it just went from 2.5 bucks to 34 bucks, like 10 plus x, 15x or something like that already right now. I think it has more room towards upside, but since it's already so high, it's only 3 billion market here, but it's not like Aptos. The thing that gets me excited about Aptos, it's its first bull market, and I think that's important. New coins, first bull market, right? And last one is Optimism. If you look at Optimism up here, it is a new coin as well, right? June 2022 up here, and it released bull market, but it's been just steadily climbing towards the upside. Right up here, it was something like $2 up here. It's like $3 up here, like $4, $2, $3, $4, $5. I mean, it keeps on going towards upside, right? And this is also one of these things that actually, I don't know how high it can go. It might be okay coin, but you know what, I'm gonna put this because even though both Aptos and Optimism excite me, they don't excite me that much. Yeah, Aptos and OP, they're like Solana, at least to me. I mean, to you they might have be something else, right? But to me, Aptos and OP, they're like Solana, right? It's a good thing, people are talking about it, but you know, I don't understand it. That doesn't get me excited. The only thing that gets me excited is, you know, the pump. So, you know, I'm not really, I need to buy something that's gonna get me excited so I won't sell when the FUD comes, because there will be FUD and I don't want to sell the FUD. Right, let's move on up here. Monero, nah, not really a big fan of these privacy coins, to tell you the truth, although they might perform well. XMR, Near Protocol, another chain that, you know, I really don't you know, care that much about. Celestia, never heard about it. Celestia, I mean, I heard about it, but you know, nothing exciting. Liro, don't know what it is, probably not gonna get Liro. You know, Filecoin as well, there's some coin that does something, you know, does get me exciting. Immutable X is interesting because every time I listen to talk about, you know, some kind of metaverse, some kind of games, you know, Immutable X pops up. So this thing up here, 2.5 billion market cap, this thing pops up all the time. This was released just before the bull market and went down, but will you stay out of the market? I'll probably need to get something on the list. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, by the time this stream is finished, I will definitely get at least 2 coins on the list. Maybe 1 coin, at least 1 coin. I know for a fact there is gonna be 1 coin, but you know, the second coin I'm a little bit unsure about, so you can check that out. But Immutable always pops on my mouth. But it's you know, 2.5 billion market cap. I would like to buy something below 1 billion market cap that I'm very excited about. That's a new coin that checks all my lists. You know, there's that. Unfortunately, you know, this is not the new coin, but you know, it might be okay buy because it is always. But these are the coins that I actually believe in. Even the Tron is like Solana, but you know, I just love the chart of Tron, Pepe, Uniswap, all these coins. Now, the EMX is gonna go over here because, you know, reasons. You have time until Bitcoin retest monthly 10 moving average. Maybe then we have good time. Okay, first digital user, I don't know what Hedera Hobar hash graph, Hedera hash graph. Not really, don't know really what that is, you know. There are hash graph. It might be good, it might not be good. Doesn't get me excited. Kaspa pumped like crazy. Everybody talks about it. Might be also very good. Don't know much about it. ARB goes the same way. I mean, there's so many of these chains, right? And you gotta. I am not the guy that's likes, you know, blockchain for blockchain. You know, it's not my thing. I mean, if you look at these coins that I just wrote, that I okay, like Cardano, Dogecoin, Pepe, Uniswap, like Tron, like they get me a little bit excited because, you know, I can kind of understand them based on some kind of, you know, market psychology and market, you know, human behavior, you know. But all of these coins, like when it comes to, you know, what kind of you know, technology in here has, what kind of file container, what kind of Hedera Kaspa ARB technologies they have, you know, that's not quite my thing. Arbitum is very, very interesting because it released in 2023. It's a new coin. But it's a little bit higher market cap, like 3 billion market cap or something like that, right? Fully utilizing, but you know, it's 3 billion market right now for whatever reason, right? It's supply and stuff like that. It did go from 0.8 all the way to, you know, 2.3. That's like 3x or something like that. Arbitrum. It is interesting and stuff like that, but you can see also I did chart this before. Up here, over here, broke towards the upside. I did like 2-3x like over here towards the upside, and right now it's having this pullback. And I think definitely think this thing is going to continue going towards the upside, but it does not get me excited. Not me. I mean, it might get you get excited. You know, these are good coins, but you know, I'm saying no to good coins. Can you believe that, guys? Can you believe that? Stakes. I just heard about this. I don't know what that is. Stakes, Kronos. I'm actually excited a little bit about Kronos, but it feels like, you know, old chain. It feels like old chain. VeChain the same way. not my thing. Maker, not my thing, you know. I mean, they are very interesting technology-wise for people who are into those kind of things, but you know. Say is performing well, don't know anything about. Zero. Sui is performing very well. I have zero clue about Say. And now we come to the graph. The graph is this thing that was supposed to be the next Google, and it got me very interested. You know, it got me very excited about the next Google thing. But you know, it did not perform that well, and right now it's down a whole bunch, and there is a lot of back holders down here. But it is performing right now okay-ish down here at the bottom. It is climbing up here a little bit, but you know, it is 1.5 billion market cap. How high it's gonna go? Everything is gonna pump. The question is how high it's gonna pump, right? Halo, FOMO kicked in yet. Robert, Demeter, how you doing, man? Yeah, the FOMO is definitely kicking in. Bitcoin is up about 42.1 right now, 0.69% for the day. Doing well. Altcoins are, you know, just chilling up here on the sidelines a little bit, but you know, all good. All good, all good. But no, the graph is I was excited about it, you know, back in time when, you know, it was the next Google. Unfortunately, the next Google didn't happen, and now it's just there. So other coins that I don't know anything about, Render, not. I mean, I hear about it, it's pumping, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know why should I be excited about it. Rune doesn't get me excited. BSV is trash. You know, fake Satoshi coin. You know, we're not going there. We're not going there. It might be the next big thing, but we are not going to the fake Satoshi coin. Multiverse X, Eagled, right? Multiverse X. The only thing I know about this is when Crypto, you know, under 1 billion mark, Pantos. $5, Philip. Thank you, man. But Pantos, Pantos IO, there is no such thing as Pantos, man. I just checked out. Pantos IO. There is no Pantos. You know? Pantos IO. Under 1 billion market. Yeah, but I cannot find Pantos. Is this Pantos? If this is the Pantos, there is no coin. There is literally no coin. 1 billion Pantos. I think the token we all need to buy will be released after halving in full bull, but choosing the right one. I mean, there is definitely gonna be, you know, I think right now it might be a very good time to follow, you know, which coins are getting released and which coins are not getting released, because that's gonna be interesting. Okay, moving along. Where were we? VeChain, Maker, and stuff like that, right? Say, Render, say, yeah. The Eagle Multiverse X, that was when Crypto started talking about at the bull market top. He started talking about Eagle. It pumped a little bit after that, and it crashed like hard after that, and then he stopped talking about it, right? So there is that. Bitcoin SV, I'll go around the same way. I'll go. I don't know what it, you know, what it does. Not really excited about it. It doesn't get my juices going, you know. AV, you know, not big fan of that. QNT, no clue what that is, you know. Helium is that thing that was a scam one time. HNT. ORDI, unfortunately, it's 1.2 billion market cap. But this thing is big, guys. It's only 1 billion market cap. It's a new thing, and this is the thing that, you know, if you don't know about BRC20 coins, BRC20 coins, BRC20 IO, place your ad here. I don't know. Back before I said to people, you know, check this out, guys. What are these crap? ORDI number 1, right? Sets number 2, right? 1.2, 1 billion. The third one is Mulbit, or whatever that is, right? Or Ordinals and stuff like that. But most of these coins you have to buy. Most of these coins you have to buy on the on chain, like you know, Uniswap just for a BRC20 chain, you know, Dex on a Dexes, right? But ORDI you can get actually on a lot of other exchanges, right? Or you can get a Binance on the Gateway and stuff like that, Bybit, whatever, right? You can get all over the place, right? And I actually believe that BRC20 tokens might actually have something to them. So. And not only that, yes, it pumped like crazy. Definitely pumped like crazy. Where is ORDI up here? Let's go up here. ORDI, USD, Tether, OKX. Yes, this thing pumped like crazy, right? But this is just the last one right now. This pumped like 30x already, right? 30x, and it's at 1 billion market cap. But I think this thing actually pump like 10x or something like that more. I'm not really, I don't really know, you know, if it's gonna do that or it's not gonna do that or something like that, right? But 10x more is like 10 billion market cap, but the market cap for BRC20 coins is actually quite low, and BRC20 coins have never been in the bull market yet. So, you know, I think there might be something to, already, and I'm really excited about it because it, you know, checks my boxes. Number one is a new coin. It already pumped like 30x, so I don't like that, you know, but it's new, it's BRC20 coin, it's a new coin. It gets me excited because it is, for some reason, it is a coin that doesn't have any kind of use case, but it's kind of first coin. So, you know, there is some kind of, you know, human psychology about these, you know, first big movers coins like Bitcoin, right? So I like that. So over here, I'm gonna put ORDI here, like okay list. I think ORDI is okay, especially since it's, you know, 1.2 billion market cap, stuff like that. It's not even 10 or something like that. It's a BRC20 coin and stuff like that, right? But I think it might be very, very interesting. Yes, it did pump 30x, but if it pumps 10 more, if it pulls down a little bit and then pumps 10, that's like 200x from the bottom. I mean, boom, did 176x from the bottom, right? So I think it's okay. I think ORDI is okay. It gets me excited a little bit, so I like that. A whole bunch of coins I know nothing about, of course. Mina, no clue what it does. Flow, no clue what it does. Sats, no clue what it does. Alstar. I think that's it's a gaming coin right now, right? And you know, we are not quite there. Now we come to the interesting part over here, at least that, you know, for me, 1 billion market cap sand coin. Unfortunately, not a new coin. It was, you know, bull market up here. A late bull market, 2021, October 21, late bull market up here. It's not actually late bull market. Up here, March 2020, this is the first part, and this pumped like crazy up here. So this pumped on the second pump on the bull market, right? Right now it's down heavily, but it's 1 billion market cap. And I really wonder, you know, whether the metaverse coins are over and done with. Is metaverse dead, guys? Is metaverse dead? I don't know if... No links in the chat. Is metaverse dead? That's what I wonder, right? It is down a lot, and yeah, the sandbox was, you know, quite big up here. Everybody was buying sandbox. Right now it went down like crazy. But are we gonna see another big move to, you know, because it is 1 billion market cap, and I would say this is an okay coin. It checks my boxes, right? The sandbox is one of these things that, you know, it's very easy to get excited about. Retail can get very excited about sandbox. It is low, technically low market cap, so you know, 1 billion market cap coin. Unfortunately, it did the second pump in the previous bull market. Let's take a 5-minute break, guys. I gotta go do stuff. Where is my weighty 5-minute break? 5-minute break. Okay, we're back, guys. Why the music stop? Oh no, it's just slow. Okay, so I've been thinking a little bit. We are at coin number 63 out of 100 coins. So we're not gonna talk about coins that I'm not really interested in. So we're gonna go really fast over the coins because this stream is already last over an hour. So we're gonna not any longer write any no coins, no list. We are not going to. I just have to do it this way over here because this is notepad, so I gotta do it like this over here. We're just gonna talk about coins that I'm actually interested in, right? And we're gonna do it like this, right? So we got an OK list and we got a yes list, right? And I think Sandbox is one of these Metaverse coins. So if Metaverse becomes big, it's gonna be Sandbox and Mana as well because they two go hand in hand. Decentralized Mana up here, right? And if you look at the chart, we're gonna look at the chart. It did have this big, move towards upside. Right now, it's pulling back, but it's not going back to 0.4. It's right now 0.46. It's like 10x from the over here. This was 0.4, where the bottom is over here, and this over here was 0.8, something like that. So it's like 4x from the very bottom previously. So I think they gonna perform very well, and they're also below 1 billion market cap or something like that, which is actually very, very good. So if there is any kind of Metaverse, hype again, Sandbox and Mana, I think they're gonna perform okay. They've been bleeding for a long time. But once the bleeding is stopped, and you can see up here, the trend is actually broken over here towards upside like everything else. Right now they're having this pullback up here, and they might actually go. How high they can actually go, I don't know, but I'm excited about, this is 20x only to the all-time high, right? So if it breaks all-time high this time around, if there is a big hype on the Metaverse coins, then they're gonna do very, very well. So that's Sandbox and Mana. Which other coins on the list do we have over here? Let me see up here. 63 up here. Chile is not very excited about. Milana is excited about Chilis, but not me. Sometimes Tezos is one of these coins. I'm really excited about Qcoin. If there is any coin that I think that it's big. Like if you look at it down in the description, I am shilling two affiliate links, the Qcoin and the Bybit. Why? Because I use those two, and Qcoin is really, really nice. Very, it's not bloatware like Binance. It's really easy to use, and I believe in the ecosystem of Qcoin. You can see up here it went from $4 all the way up to $13, something like that, 200%, something like that. But down here it was 0.08, and right now the lowest was 4.3. That's like 5-6x from the very bottom. And if there is one coin like exchange coin, I think it's Qcoin and Bybit, right? The only question is how high can Qcoin go? Like what can it do? Like they don't have any chain, but if they do come with some kind of chain like Binance did with Pancake Swap, something like that, it might be big. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be a case for a Qcoin token. Mountainnet, we're not really interested. FTT, no. BTT is the it's part of the Tron ecosystem, so I think Tron is gonna go up, and I think BT is gonna go up, but not really excited about. DYDX I'm actually excited about, because DYDX is one of these coins that is decentralized trading coins, right? And I can get that, right? I can really get on that. DYDX, I think that's okay list. And let's see up here, DYDX. For some reason, this thing, even though it's very, very low, it has not pumped yet. It's holding very nicely on the support level on the downside, right? And to the all-time high, it has something like 10x, like a lot of coins, but it's below 1 billion market cap. And I'm a little bit unsure how the same. I don't like BTT. I don't like BTT either. I mean, I was very excited about BTT when it first, when I heard that Tron actually bought BitTorrent. It was very much excitement about BTT, and I even made a video which performed very well, and a lot of it pumped a lot. But I'm not really excited about it. It's an old coin. It's an old coin, and you know, BitTorrent and Torrent, you know, mania, you know, it's kind of over. So I'm not really on that bandwagon. On the other hand, DYDX, I'm a little bit unsure how it's gonna perform because I don't know how much excitement there could be around a decentralized trading exchange. All right, I mean, there might be something to it, but you know. But if there is one decentralized trading exchange, I think it's DYDX that's you know, that's gonna make it. That's gonna make it. So I think it might be okay. I don't know. There is something about it. There is something about it. Okay, let's move on. BitJet token has been pumping like crazy. When I saw that everybody was shilling it, I was actually telling people that, you know, this might actually be a good buy. Blur, no, EOS, crap. Don't want to go into that. The guy, you know, the CEO left the token, left the token over to the public. It's decentralized, whatever. No, IOTA was a big in Norway for one, you know, in 2017. So there is too many bag holders when it comes to IOTA. I mean, all of these coins can actually pump. NEO isn't NEO Chinese blockchain. Not really. Osmosis, don't know anything about Kava, don't know anything about it, you know. I've seen it pump here and there, you know, but, you know, I just don't want to buy Chart. Bonk up here on 740 billion market, but Bonk might also do a very nice move, but I don't think it's going to do more than 10x, just because it already pumped like 170x. Clay, isn't Clayton this Clayton Foundation? Isn't Clayton... Stable for a blockchain built for all? Nope, it's not what I thought. No, don't know much about Clayton. Flare, Rose, nothing. No, Gala. So Gala, people in the chat like Gala, and I like Gala because it's this thing, experience built around the joy of community ownership, because it has something to do with games and NFTs and metaverse and all of these kind of stuff, and games, music, film. And I'm thinking that the next bull market might actually be, so my idea when it comes to, you know, what's next big thing gonna be, even though NFT was a big thing already, we had a, you know, pump in that, metaverse, you know, at least it started like that, but I think that anything that's shiny and bright, like games and NFTs and stuff like that, when the retail comes in, they buy this like, you know, like crazy. So I think Gala is gonna be, you know, be one of these things that's that might actually perform very nicely just because of that, because it's very, very shiny. I know it sounds stupid, but you know, that's how I, you know, that's how I think about things. Let me see, and over here it went all the way to 72 bucks, 0.72. Let me see the chart of Gala. Yeah, it's down by, you know, up here it pumped like crazy up here. How much did this actually pumped? Only 10x. Only 10x. Yeah, it's at the bottom like everything else, like in this, you know, in this box over here on the bottom. So it's still bleeding like everything else, but it does look like did this actually break? This thing actually didn't break the trend just yet. It didn't break the trend. A lot of these coins already broke the trend right now, retested, but this thing actually didn't break the trend just yet. But it had these very nice two bottoms over here. But all-time high, again, it's just 10x over here to all-time high, if I'm not mistaken. No, 40x to all-time high. From wherever it's now. I think it might be a good play. If metaverse and NFTs and games are the next bull market, you know, mania, that might be, you know, that might be a good. So I would say that's our okay list, you know, Gala up here and member summit. So you already see where my interest lies, and you know when I'm excited about something. Like we said in the start of the stream, I need to buy something I'm excited about, because I will, you know, not get eaten by the FUD. Potential next Gala, FGAL for 100x. What is FGAL? FGAL. Static like exploration. Guy. There's no GFAL. Games for a living. 15 million market cap. This thing just been pumping, you know, forever over here. From 0.06 to 0.36. Let me just look at a website. I absolutely no clue what this is. Games for living. Welcome to playing for a living. Play the future. Discover our games. They got a marketplace. Everybody has a marketplace. No thanks. 3 games. Nice. Very simple website. Official. 10 hours ago, 26th January. January 26th, 25th. They're active on Twitter as well. They got a nice team. Might play well. You know, anything games, stuff like that, like, you know. We're gonna make a new stuff over here. Yes, list, and gonna check it out more list. I'm gonna put GFAL up here, just you know, GFAL, games for a living. I never heard anything about it, but you know, anything game-ish, you know, it's very easy for me. Chip Hawkins behind, the guy from EA Sports. Ah, that's nice. It's always anything that can pump the price. I don't like BT. I tried to participate in the launch of new crypto project on sites like CoinList. You need to be fast there. It's always a big queue. Yeah, I'm not really into that, but you know, if that's your thing, man, you know, you go for it. Because I know a lot of people that are, you know, doing these airdrops and stuff like that, and they are making a whole bunch of money, man. Phantom. Big coin, every time it pumps a lot. 1 billion market cap, but really not sure about you know, how it's gonna perform. That's getting me excited. I mean, I like the pumps, but you know, Pancake Swap I'm actually very excited about, but I'm unsure how much it can you know, pump and how high it can go. But the problem with Pancake Swap is the CEO of Binance is no longer CZ, so you know, it lost kind of that. This was at the top up $40 up here, so you know, needs to go like 20x to get to the previous all-time high, and I'm unsure what is gonna do that. But if there is if there are, like I told you, like there are like 3 exchanges, Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Sunday Swap, that dexes that I'm actually, you know, bullish about, and Cake is one of those, right? And I think that's okay list. And if you look at a chart, Cake USDT up here, Cake Tetris up here. I mean, it's down by a whole bunch, right? From the very bottom to the very top up here is like 40x. But right now to all-time high is like, you know, 16x or something like that. But, you know, some of these coins don't have to go all the way up there. You can just do this move up here and then go towards downside, right? So I'm a little bit, you know, I'm a little bit on the side up here. So I won't put Cake over here. I really don't, you know, don't know if the DEX is gonna be the next big thing or not. But I think the, you know, Pancake Swap is nice. Pit Network is the new coin. Only 500 million market cap, and it's ranging. And they say this is their alternative to Oracle. So whether that is the case or not, I do not know whether that's the case or not. But I've been looking at this pullback over here for a while. I've been, you know, waiting to get out of the triangle up here, sorry, the channel up here, and did that, and it went up something like, you know, 100x. Right now it's pulling back, but you know, again, I don't know, you know, oracles are not my thing. They're not very exciting, so you know, I don't want to buy Pitnet, because you know, if any kind of FUD comes out saying, oh, Pit is dead or whatever reason, I'm gonna sell immediately. Why? Because I do not believe it. So for me, it's very, very important to believe in something. Now we come into the, you know, interesting part over here on the, you know, list, you know, 200, you know, 100 to 200 ranked coins. Terra, Luna, Classic, you know, Pendle, don't know. Here we go, the big one, the ape coin, the coin that keeps on dying forever. Ape coin. Unfortunately, guys, let's go up here. I believe, again, like I said, I believe that the next big thing is the metaverse and stuff like that, NFTs again, games, whatever, right? ApeCoin is very, very huge. They got a lot of money to back this up, and it's just been bleeding down to $1. Right now it's at 1.4 down. It's even down lower. But it ticks so many boxes, you know, when it comes to me. Number one, it looks like a meme coin, but it's not a meme coin. Number two, it was released in the bear market, which is a new coin by definition. Over here, you can see up here, it was released up here in March 2022. It had this fast pump up here to April 2021, it just dropped towards downside, you know, immediately after the release. It's just been bleeding since the release. And it's just been bleeding all time, but it ticks so many boxes. Released in the bear market, looks like a meme coin, but it's not a meme coin. Backed by, you know, big money, because, you know, these guys behind the NFTs like punks, you know, crypto punks and stuff like that, right? And they are also gonna start, you know, metaverse stuff and a lot of other, like, and if they come with new games and stuff, who knows, you know, what's gonna happen. So this for me is the coin. It's below 1 billion market cap, so it's not, you know, totally down at zero. It's not totally down at zero. Just to get to the all-time high up here. Just to get to the all-time high up here is like almost 18x, which I don't believe it's gonna, you know, do that. But you know, even if it doesn't do, like 20x, just do 10x. What I need or what I want, it's like 16 bucks. Can it do 10x? And 10x is gonna just put it at 5 billion market cap. You know, Sandbox and Mana are at 3 billion market cap metaverse coins in the bear market at the bottom. This thing is down by a whole bunch. So it just ticks so many boxes for me. So this is the first coin. I mean, I knew before I actually started the stream that I'm gonna buy this. I knew before, but the reason we are doing this stream is because I wanna find another coin released in the bear market, below 1 billion market cap, maybe half a billion market cap. Has a huge potential towards the upside. There is some excitement about it. I can believe in that, you know. And I don't care what kind of FUD comes around the ApeCoin, I'm not gonna sell, you know. So there is that. 20x potential back to all-time high, maybe. So this is the first coin, and I'm definitely gonna buy this. Not a financial wise, nothing here is financial wise, just my opinion on the entire thing. But I like that. And you can see like what kind of coins I like. Again, Sandbox, Mana, you know, Pepe, Dogecoin, ApeCoin. You know, Cardano is the only chain that I do understand, because there is so much hype around Cardano. Like any other channel that doesn't do, you know, technicals and stuff like that, they do like, you know, we are the crypto gang. It's Cardano. It's Cardano. It's kind of this hipster, you know, coin, which is backed by, you know, very good, you know, development team. And it's not dying. It's good. So there is that. So that's ApeCoin is one of the big ones for me, at least the ApeCoin. So we got these AI coins which I don't understand, like FET and stuff like that. They might actually do very well, but I don't know. Gaty is the exchange coin. There you go. Pepe is also like only half a billion market cap, so it does 10x. And you can see right now Dogecoin is at 11 billion market cap, Shiba is at 5 billion market cap, and Pepe is at half a billion market cap. So even if that just 10x, it just comes to Shiba's, you know, bottom bear market cap, right? So that's why I like, you know, Pepe as well. And when it comes to, you know, these meme coins, you know they're gonna pump when the meme season comes in, but you know it goes very, very fast. It's like 1 month pump and it's finished, you know. So when that happens, you know, it's pretty much over. 1inch Network, it's one of these dexes. I do not believe that much in 1x. It's just one of the dex, but you know, I used it a couple of times, but you know, there is no reason to use. So I don't see a lot of people using 1inch, even though they are. Mostly it's like, you know, when you use some kind of dex, you say, I just, you know, bridge it over 1inch or something like that. Com don't know anything about it. GMT. Radix is Ivan on Tech coin, and I don't know about Redix, but you know, I really literally don't know anything. It's been just bleeding for a long time. Right now, you can see down here there was support level, and this over here, it is very soon gonna go flying sky high. It is very soon gonna go flying sky high, and I just wonder how high it's gonna go. But you can see up here, this is the capitulation inside the over here. This is the capitulation of Bitcoin, right? And consider this, and this capitulation inside the accumulation zone goes up there. Try to retest that 1, 2 times, 3 times up here. It is very soon gonna go higher. If it doesn't, it's gonna break towards downside, but everything else goes towards up, because we only have like 6 months left over here, and I think this might actually go. But the big question is how high this thing is gonna go. Like the all-time high is only like 250%. So I don't really know. Maybe there's one of these new coins that does something like this over here. It's not a new coin because it's been back in 2023 up here. It's released in March 2020. This is actually a new coin. No, this cannot be a new coin. Let me just double check this up here. Up here, Redix, up here. This new coin. This cannot be a new coin. Yeah, this is actually a new. No, this is released in previous bull market up here. We just got this part up here. All-time high is a 0.62. 0.62. This is all-time high. So you gotta go 13x to come to the all-time high. Did nothing so far. Yeah, you know, but you know, I will not take his shilling this thing so much, but I think that he's doing that because he bought the ICO or whatever, the airdrop of tokens or whatever it's called, right? I think that's the reason he's shilling so much. I think his bags are pretty big when it comes to this token. But you know, I don't get it. I don't know what it is. So there is that Casper Core, Alpha, Bitcoin Gold, Luna, Pax Gold, GMX, Ape NFT. I don't know what it is. Engine Coin, the same one. Same. It's a 400 billion market, but it is one of those coins that has it's an engine for Web3 games, right? But it's not very exciting though. And I don't know much about it. I've seen it pumping here and there, but there is that. So, you know, I don't want to get into that. Again, Zilliqa is also a coin that's pumped, but it's old coin. Singularity, like AGX, like these AI coins might, you know, pump like crazy again, eventually. They had big moves up here, and they're slowly climbing towards upside, but, you know. Kasuma, Holo, Loopring, Dash, Zero X Protocol. There's nothing that excites me about these coins either. I mean, they do something, and some of the World Coin, you know, Scanio, Iris Coin. Not going into that, even if you game money. Floki, I got a nice story about Floki. Right now you come to these, you know, games, stuff like that, right? And I think that games might be, you know, big thing. So it depends on what kind of games. Like Ilvium is on my list somewhere. Number one, it's a 250 billion market cap coin. All-time high was up here at 1.8. Right now it's at 1,900. Right now it's at 76 or something like that. So it's like 10-20x towards the previous all-time high top. Join the 44. Welcome to the world of Ilvium Playman. So it's some kind of game, right? Games. And the central studio building the world first interoperable blockchain game, universe including and open. So games. So Ilvium, for example, is one of these things that I think might actually perform nice. Ilvium, yeah, because it is a game. It is a game, and it's low market cap. It's like 250 million. So if it just does like 10x or something like that, right? It's 2.5 billion, right? Not everything is gonna do 10x, but you know, it all depends whether my idea about the metaverse NFT games is gonna play out, because I don't see anything else. I don't know how, you know, what L2 chain, how are you gonna bring in the retail with L2 chains? I don't get it. So Ilvium up here, let's go. Ilvium. How much did this actually pump over here and just this first move up here? 200%. Right now it's down like 100% over here towards the downside. So to all-time high, it seems like, you know, 25x or something like that. So I think Ilvium might actually be, it all depends, but It is view. It is an okay list, and games are like that, at least for me. NFTs, games, metaverse, something exciting like Ordi, Dogecoin, something like that, meme coins, something that's used often, like you know, Uniswap, Cardano, PancakeSwap, stuff like that, right? Even though Tron should not actually be here, I don't know. I just like the chart of the Tron. It's so bullish chart, although it doesn't have a lot of upside though. Gala as well. MX token, crap. Sushi swap DEX, waves, don't know anything about it. Gito, I heard about, you know, a lot to talk about this, but I don't know what it is. Band, Golem was supposed to be the internet computer or something like that, right? If you like, take a look at Bozo coin I mentioned before today, if you like NFT coin. But if we looked at Bozo is the meme coin that pumped, but you know, why should it be? No, that's Bono. Bozo coin. 3 million market cap. Bozo collective. It's got nothing, it's got literally nothing. Staking. Join the Bozo Council. Bozo Swap. They got nothing, man. This is definitely a meme coin. Here's the thing about, no, this is not it. I don't know, then I don't know what it is. Bozo. I don't know. Let's go over here to, let's go a little bit gaming coins up here. Mutable, Sandbox, X Infinity. X Infinity is one of these games that you know, pumped big hard, but you know, I'm not really a big believer in X Infinity. Bozo Hybrid is user. Bozo. There's no such thing as Bozo Hybrid. What do you mean Bozo Hybrid is user? Take a look again, Bozo coin. Bozo. There is nobody Bozo in the chat. Who is the Bozo? So I have to go to Twitter and find some user named Bozo to find some coin that he mentioned. Nah, that's too much work. Just tell me what the coin name is, man. Mana, like we said, VMix. I don't know what VMix is. Just look at the chart over here. 0.60 market. Why are these big markups over here? Coins Twitter account on Twitter. Okay, man, let's check it out. It's not Twitter, it's X. Bozo Hybrid. The first NFT token hybrid innovation, changing the game purely in the first NFT. I don't know, man. Bozo. Buying Bozo Hybrid was like buying Bitcoin again. It's a meme coin, man. It has nothing. They're just pushing the stuff with the NFTs. Gala, ApeCoin, GMT. Isn't GMT that, you know, Steppen thing? I might be wrong, but isn't that the GMT, the Steppen, yeah, Steppen thing, that step. It was hype once and right now it's still around there, but you know, I don't really like it. Treasure Magic, what's this over here? On Arbitum, Treasure lol. The magic of play. Treasure this on gaming is in bringing game stall. Magic, no. But there are some coins, so yeah, we're not gonna do too much research up here. Chromia Fusion, Swap, Echo, Seedly Fund. Guild of Guardians, I think I heard about it, and Polis I also heard about. And these are like below 100 billion market cap, right? Guild of Guardians website is now available in Canada. Epic Fantasy RPG, right? So these gaming coins, G of G, I think I saw this before. I'm just gonna put GOG over here. And the other one that was the the Polis greia. Star Atlas. Grand strategy of space operation with conquest, right? This also game. So I'm big on games. I think that games are gonna, because games have not yet played out. So it all depends on, you know, what games do. And a lot of people that are, you know, when it comes to retail and buying and stuff like that, a lot of these guys, super risky and did 5x in 2 days. Hey, it's a meme coin, of course it's gonna do. Polis. Star Atlas down. What is this and why is right? Polis. Gate IO. This is the chart. Wow, it went up here. It's not new coin, it's November, December P21. So it is very, very low down here. So I'm a little bit unsure about that. And one is GOG. Okay, X. This also, you know, up here, January 2022. It launched. Was it actually launched January 2022? GOG. No, December 21. December 21. When was that? Yeah, it launched right up here. Right up here, it launched, just went down. It launched at the wrong time. Exactly at the top of the bull market at 60,000 it launched and it just went down. So the big question is, you know what's gonna happen with this thing over here. They're still developing it, so there's that. 1.6. It's exactly 10x from 1.6, 0.16 right now. So up here to 1.6, that's 10x. But it's low on the market cap. Dark coin. Sola Claudio, dark coin. Let's check out dark coin. Mines of Darnia. Yeah, I heard about Mines of Darnia. In fact, this also launched in November 21 December up here before the last stop, and we just went down after that. 0.12, 50 billion. Yeah. So I think, and this is also a game, right? NFTs, rewards, play now, Darnia Vault. All of these games, they will launch their open network. Might be interesting. Wow, I'm getting tired, guys. 2 hours in almost, and we haven't come along. But you understand my, you know, the way I'm looking at it. So the reason we started the stream is because I wanted to talk about coins. I actually wanted to look at, you know, a lot of other coins. Unfortunately, it was too much chatting about, you know, stuff that I'm not really interested in, instead of looking at stuff that I'm actually interested in. And right now, 2 hours later, it's like 1:30 in the evening right now, and I'm really, really tired. So I kind of lost my, you know, will to look at the coins and the chart. So maybe we might continue this tomorrow. But this is the chart so far. I'm gonna check out GIFAL. Yes, list is Apecoin because it ticks all my boxes. Like, it's new coin, it's NFT, metaverse, gaming coin, whatever you wanna go, backed by a lot of people, released in the bear market. Like, it ticks everything. Then you got an OK list, like, you know, Cardano, Dogecoin. I think all of these coins are gonna do well. Again, not financial advice and all of that, right? But I think they're gonna do well, especially anything like that has to do with you know, gaming, metaverse, NFTs. Again, I think that they're gonna perform, especially AI. AI also, I think, is gonna still continue doing well, because I don't see any other you know, potential thing that's gonna pump the price of everything towards the upside for some reason. I mean, there must be some kind of narrative at the end of it, right? In the bull market, there is always some kind of narrative, whether those are DeFi coins or NFT coins. Something gotta come up, and you know, and it starts pumping. Oh, this is new tech, that new tech. Maybe if the Apple releases their, you know, VR glasses or something like that, maybe, you know, we get a renewed interest in the VR coins and the metaverse coins and stuff like that. But we'll see. Unfortunately, this is how far we can come, and we might continue on the list tomorrow. So there is that. Enjoy the day. I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. I'm too tired. There's that. If you haven't joined the chat yet and the TFN Club, you might do that if you want. Guys, take care. Early Cardano bull market. Bitsy above. So Bitcoin is above 42k. Let me just look at Bitcoin before we go. It looks nice up here. Still tapping this 10 and 20 moving average up here. So still haven't, you know, crossed above that yet, which I actually wanted to do before anything, you know, special happens. But weekly is looking actually very legit. There is also, you can see up here, it's trying to climb above 10 moving average. But on the, you can see over here, 10 moving average is over here right now. This is CME future chart. And it closed right on it, like barely above it, but I think it will open below it the next week. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is just you know, pump before it does another move down before, you know, another move towards upside. We're gonna see. I don't want to get too bullish too fast, but this move up here, you know, we are not above that yet. Above that yet. AP is up 43%. This thing, when it pumps really hard, man. 120%, 57%. Why is this thing going crazy, man? The all-time high up here is just 6s, but it goes so fast. How can it be? On monthly we are toast. Monthly is closing in 3 days or something like that. What do you mean we are toast on monthly? Monthly doesn't look that. I mean, this doji up here looks sketchy. I am gonna give you that. But it's still like 2-3 days left. 2-3 days left. So we're gonna see. Maybe this is January, February, March, April. We're gonna see. Ron Adopter is in the chat, man. You're a little bit late. 2 hours in. Bye bye, guys. I'll see you around. Where's my outro?